Quinn animated series. While Kaylee Cuoco eventually became sick of wearing heels and miniskirts, co-star Kunal Nair hated Raj's unflattering clothes. Raj often dresses in a combination of sweater vests, windbreakers, and cargo pants that make sense for a young male geek. Nair told Page Six, "I think the discussion that happened with the costume designer is that because he's in a new country."
Johnny Galecki was originally considered for the role of Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang Theory, but he ultimately chose to play Leonard Hofstadter. Galecki explained that he felt a personal connection to Leonard, drawn to the potential for romantic storylines, particularly with his on-screen neighbor Penny, played by Kaylee Cuoco. This decision was partly inspired by his desire to explore a character involved in romantic relationships, unlike many of his previous roles. Meanwhile, Jim Parsons gave a stellar audition for Sheldon that impressed the show's creators, solidifying his fit for the character. The chemistry between Parsons and Galecki ultimately brought the iconic duo of Sheldon and Leonard to life, shaping the show's success. Kaylee Cuoco might have been behind Johnny Galecki refusing the original Big Bang Theory role. It was a very selfish request. The cast of the hit CBS sitcom The Big Bang Theory has become memorable for their respective characters, with Johnny Galecki known for his portrayal of Leonard and Kaylee Cuoco for Penny and Jim Parsons for the role of the brilliant but irritable theoretical physicist Sheldon Cooper. However, before the show hit the screens, there was a bit of a mix-up in the cast, as Galecki was initially considered for the role of Sheldon rather than Leonard. However, the actor chose Leonard instead after learning about Penny's dynamic with his character. Why did Johnny Galecki opt for Leonard over Sheldon in The Big Bang Theory? Jim Parsons embodied the quirky and iconic character of Sheldon Cooper to life for over a decade in The Big Bang Theory. However, before Parsons secured the role, Johnny Galecki was initially considered for the part. But Galecki instead opted to portray Leonard in the sitcom. When asked about the same in an interview with Variety, the actor said that he felt a personal connection to the character and chose him as he had a better chance at romantic relationships on the show, unlike most of his previous characters. "It was a very selfish request on my part. I hadn't been able to traverse those stories of the heart. I've often been cast as the best friend or the gay assistant of whatever character got to explore those relationships." In The Big Bang Theory, Leonard's storyline revolves around his immediate crush on his stunning new neighbor Penny, played by Kaylee Cuoco. Over time, their relationship evolves, and the couple eventually gets marriage. "I said I'd rather play this guy, who seems to have a future of romantic triumphs and difficulties," he said of choosing the role of experimental physicist Leonard Hofstadter in the sitcom. Jim Parsons eventually secured the role of Sheldon with a stellar audition. Though Johnny Galecki was offered and later denied the role of Sheldon Cooper, it appears that the part was destined for Jim Parsons, who ultimately landed it with a remarkable audition. Parsons' performance during the audition left everyone who witnessed it in awe. Casting director Nikki Vacco reflected on the moment in Jessica Radloff's book, The Big Bang Theory, the definitive, inside story of the epic hit series. "It wasn't like he came in with a bow tie or looked real nerdy. But boy, when he opened his mouth I couldn't believe what came out of it, just all that science." As far as Ken and I were concerned, once Jim read for Sheldon, we knew. He just understood the character from day one. The show's creator Chuck Lorre also commended his audition, saying he had prepared a fully realized character. He further stated, "It was a whole other level of audition. I was thrown off in a good way. Ken, Nikki, Bill, and I were laughing our yes off, as per /film. And things eventually fell into place during a chemistry read between Parsons and Galecki, who was also struck by Parsons' innate understanding of the character, and the rest is history."